Good morning. This is Chris Robinson, Robinson Ag Marketing with today's pre-opening grain and livestock comments. Well, say what you want, but we've now given back 96 cents, almost a dollar in spot soybeans from the high in November at 11.69 and a half. We traded down to 10.73 and a half last night. So I don't know who we're blaming this on, what we're blaming it on, who we're gonna burn in effigy. There is a gap down there on spot beans, which gets filled at 1063. So we start to get in the gap if we trade around 1070. So 70 to 63. Are we going to get there? My guess is yes. That's too tempting of a target. You got to look at it this way. If for anybody that hedged up there, you just, you scalp the dollar, right? Roll down those hedges, look at covering those futures. Um, Maybe you cover the futures and buy a cheap put and collect as much money as you possibly can, keep a floor. If you're an end user, this is a great opportunity. Or if you sold anything up there in that rally and you were kicking yourself because it was going higher, 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 we're right back down to where we were um, basically in the highs of September. So um, this is an evolving trade. Managing your position, managing your risk is an evolving trade. The people that get chopped to bits and sit in the corner, um, shaking their head, are the people that live and die by the last tick. You got to have a bigger picture outlook, in my opinion. So, in that note, what happened last night? March corn, a penny range, 441 of the quarter to 440, down a half cent. GM beans, a 7 cent range, finished unchanged. If you look at March, March had a 4 cent range, down a quarter cent. Chicago March wheat down 3 3/4 cent, 525 and a half with a 4 cent, 5 cent range. March KC, a 7 cent range, finished down 3 3/4 cent. All the wheat is in risk as it has a risk of retesting the contract lows. I have those specific levels in my letter every day, every morning. I spent this weekend. I did my usual weekly wrap where I do a long-term outlook. I spent about 4 hours doing that thing, so you don't have to do it. It's actionable information, bullish or bearish. I don't care what you are. I can point out the key areas that you're going to have to make a decision. So, yeah, technicals are not perfect, but they help provide areas where you know there's going to be a lot of activity. There's risk, and you got to remember, I don't try to pander to one side. I don't try to pander to the bulls. I don't try to pander to the bears. I'd say 90% of brokers out there pander to bulls because farmers are always bullish when you have to be. You got to be perpetually bullish, perpetually optimistic. I get it. My job is to tap people on the shoulder when we get the 18-month highs in beans and say, hey, we just rallied $1.57. Don't give back a huge chunk of it. Not because I was psychic. I did not know beans were going to break 96 cents. I hope beans kept. I was hopeful that beans would rally another $1.57 along with you. So, setting a hedge is not getting bearish. Setting a hedge is capturing revenue. Yeah, people hate it because there's a cost associated to it. And right now, I get it. Your input costs are high, your rent's high, everything's high, and prices are low. So, I'm not Pollyannish. I know that you've got decisions to make. My job is to help you pick out hedges that make sense for you, custom fit them for you. And so if you're looking for help, give me a call. I'm looking at crude oil too, kids. We're under $57. If we take out 55.12, that's going to be a 5 year low. It's going to hit the newspapers. It's quietly slipping lower. It's also given us a situation where diesel fuel is slipping lower. Diesel fuel, if it stays here under 220, are we going to go back to the lows where we were 198? If we do, if you're a big end user, you want to be waking up and saying, what am I going to do? What do we do if diesel fuel trades to 198? What's your plan? I can't promise you you're going to get there, but 2 weeks ago we were 50 cents higher. If you were mad then, this is a gift. Okay, moving on to the protein complex. We will see. Are we going to get back up in the gap? Are we going to continue to claw higher? I have all those gaps broken down in the letter. If you're looking for that information, again, sign up robinsonagmarketing.com. This is Chris Robinson. Give me a call, 312-638-8868. If you need help, if you want fresh eyes on your marketing program, if you just want a different take on it, Give me a call, sign up for my letter. We'll have a conversation. Have a great day.